Jed Castles in the studio. Good morning again to you, Jed.
Tammy, good morning to you. The pattern that we're in right now, you get these reprieves is more like a breath of air going into the threat for severe weather. So it allows the atmosphere to kind of recover, recompensate, and allow itself to recharge. And that's kind of what we're seeing right now. Things are quiet across Oklahoma. Not a rain cloud in the sky right now. We've had some storms up here in eastern portions of Kansas, far northeast Oklahoma. A lot of flooding up in that area, but things are quiet here generally for the state right now. Like I said, everything's starting to recover for what should be another very busy forecast today. Here's the next system right here. All this cloud you see, cloud cover moving in, that's the next system. That'll be rolling toward Oklahoma. And it looks like we'll be doing it all over again today. So just like yesterday, have your tornado safety plan in place. You know, a lot of this will be starting about the time kids are getting out of schools. That'll probably be one of the biggest issues for mom and dad making the decisions of what they should do. Hopefully these storms will fire up after that point where you can get your kids home and get them safe, but it's probably going to be close to about that 3 o'clock time frame, very similar to the time frame we had yesterday. This is what we're thinking on the threat level. From Ponca City down to Lawton, and then you draw that line east of that. And I think the greatest risk of tornadoes, we'll call it the enhanced area, will run from Tulsa to the east sides of Oklahoma City, on down to just west of Ardmore, say Duncan, the Velma areas, and then east of there. This is where we'll have a lot of stormy weather today. Threat for tornadoes, and like yesterday, the threat for large tornadoes in the forecast again today. So let's give you the details on the storm timeline for Oklahoma City. I think through 9 o'clock this morning, we're looking okay. Storms should start to redevelop or initiate around lunchtime today, but I think the worst of the storms won't really fire up until about 3 o'clock this afternoon. That's when we have at our highest chances. I think that's when storms will really get going for Oklahoma City, very similar to what we had yesterday, maybe about an hour beforehand. And then those storms start to shift over into eastern Oklahoma, so the chances for Oklahoma City do go down through the evening hours. And then just an outside chance of a storm overnight with maybe a little better chance coming back in our way by 9 o'clock tomorrow. 75 right now, winds at 16. Let's give you the forecast details on the temperatures, and they'll go from the 70s here this morning near 80. We're not going to change a whole lot. We'll nose it up close to 85 today, and watch for those winds to be up just a bit here through the morning hours. 97, 43 with good rains from yesterday. Make that to minus about a minus quarter to half an inch of rainfall in Oklahoma. A little cooler up here in northwest Oklahoma. 70s cover most of the state. Here's the setup. We've got a cold front moving through northwest Oklahoma. It's a slow-moving cold front. It's kind of stalling out. And then there's a dry line here in western parts of Oklahoma. That dry line will shift on over towards central Oklahoma, and that'll be a focus along with that cold front to kick off more storms, and those storms should have a chance of being severe. So storms expected to initiate through afternoon. By 5 o'clock, most of the storms will be east and southeast of Oklahoma City, but along this line of storms, tornadoes are going to be possible, and that threat shifts over into far southeast Oklahoma overnight tonight. A few more showers, a few more storms tomorrow, more chances of rain and storms, especially in southeast parts of the state. And that looks like to be the area with the best chances of rain even into tomorrow. But I think for Oklahoma City, our best chances again running here later this afternoon about 3 o'clock. Very hot behind that dry line in southwest Oklahoma. Check out Guyman, 77 today. So severe weather possible once again today, and then some scattered showers, maybe a thunderstorm on the backside of that system tomorrow. A dry day on Wednesday. A few more storms back in the forecast Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So from Yukon, South Yukon, Mustang over to El Reno, that's where the most intense part of the storm is right now. And within that core right there, we could be seeing at least, we'll call it at least golf ball size hail. Guys, this has really gotten its act together, guys. This is a large storm. The hail continues to intensify, and golf ball size hail, I suspect, is with this storm. So if you're seeing it, if you're on Facebook, let Stan, Bobby, or myself know about that. Let's go to a quick update from Rusty. Rusty, go ahead.
Jed, it is picking up out here and more. We're actually inside of the truck right now. I'm going to step out so Scott can give you a pretty good look. Take a look at here behind me. The rain is picking up. The lightning is just intense out here this morning. I'm watching the radar, keeping a close eye on this. Just a lot of noise, a lot of hail. The rain is heavy, and it is just a mess out here this morning. Jed?
All right, great update. Rusty, keep us up to date. More is obviously an area we're really focused on. If you have an update for us, you jump back in, okay?
I certainly will.
Let's go to Fig now on I-35. Fig, give us an update.
Yes, Jed, I'm actually on I-44, fixing to head south down towards the Moore area. The rain is heaviest at the west side of the city over here. The heaviest rain I saw was out on I-40 west around Yukon, and it does seem to be heading southeast towards the Moore Norman area. So we're going to head down that way and check it out for you. But the roads are wet, so everyone needs to pay attention.
Are you guys getting any updates for OG&E
Well,
yet?
you know, I checked it, but, you know, they're factoring in more right now, and obviously there are thousands and thousands of homes without. So what it's saying is Moore has 6,000, and
Right.
but Norman is only reporting 68 right now as of 6 a.m. and 118 in the south part of Oklahoma
Okay,
City.
so Stan, if you take the total number you're at right now, what's the total number you have?
Total number in the metro is 6,500.
Okay, so let's just use 6,500 as kind of a base, and we'll kind of go from there. If the numbers obviously go from 6,500, then we know we're dealing with some power outages. That's a live view from our Sandridge sky cam right now, looking off toward the west and southwest. Thunderstorms moving in, severe thunderstorms right now moving through the metro. Let's go back to XL and show you the latest view here on this thunderstorm complex moving in now to the west sides of the metro, and this storm has got its act together. Very heavy rain, a lot of lightning with this, and hail up to the size of possibly golf ball size hail with this storm. I'm going to go and give you the latest update. We're going to pause this and look at the latest scan here. And that is some very large hail with that storm right now. It's over golf ball size hail between Yukon and Mustang as it appears right now. And Bobby and Stan, if you guys get any updates from your Facebook pages of what people are reporting in hail, that's a very important estimate for me.
And didn't you say earlier that this was kind of rogue? It just kind of popped up on a very clear map?
It did, yes. These storms were not here at 3 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, the skies were ablaze here in the central part of the state.
What's up with that?
Well, this is called warm air advection. And what's going on, warmer air is riding up over some what we call cooler air below it. And that's kind of the pattern that we're in. This type of pattern can be severe. I kind of mentioned this yesterday morning, and the main threat typically is large hail, and that's what we're seeing here this morning.
Somebody here on Facebook says, Haskell Ross says, tell Jed to turn the tower cam northeast, sunrise looking dramatic. I don't see any sunrise out there.
I see a light show off every single tower cam we've got from any direction.
Yeah, it's really getting very hectic out there, especially in the western part of the state. Alan, do you have an update for me?
No, I just Coma and a few of the other radio stations that we support were needing some information, and I gave that to them and told them to keep them advised as the storm hits the city.
Okay, very good. So our radio stations, Coma, Jake FM, KRXO, and AM 1520 KOKC are the stations you want to turn to for the latest weather updates here this morning.
Jed, what do we got going on out there?
Okay, I posted a little picture of where we're at right here at the cinnamon roll location, Silver Dollar cinnamon rolls, and we're getting ready to taste those here in the next hour. We're happy about that. I posted that on Facebook and had a real cool update. This is one I did not know. Cindy James saying, go by Gary's Concessions, the best chocolate cheesecake, corn dogs, and lemonade, which I could take that combination any day of the week. So if you're coming out here, Gary's Concessions is a place to be also. A lot of great places to be. Like Tammy said, the Indian tacos, we've got the gyros, turkey legs, can't forget turkey legs, and we've got Swice, gyros, and hamburgers, and so we've got some great stuff out here. So come on out, great day, first day of the State Fair. We're out here live and getting ready for a great day as well. Got my jaw widened up, ready to go for that cinnamon roll that I'm about to eat here in about an hour, guys.
That's really, seriously.
He's like one of those rare lizards that they have at the aquarium in Jinx. They have like 2 jaws, like they can really surprise.
They can disengage.
It's prey.
Those are always all big, so you got to really make it extra wide or scrunch it down, one or the other. Did you say $2?
$2. I love
First
it.
day, $2.
It gets everybody in the fair to have a great time.
That'll get you out here. That, you
No
know
doubt.
What? We're all on a budget. We're all trying to save money.
Sure.
And we want to
Yes.
get out here. Today's a great day. The weather's perfect.
It's so perfect right now. I can't believe it.
Just a little fresh breeze kind of coming
nice.
down the lane this morning. Soon the smells of food will be
Yes.
coming down along with that. A lot of the tents are closed right now, but the cinnamon roll tent. Would you call that a tent, or would you call that a
I'd call it a big old trailer.
big old trailer?
And the reason that we
is ready.
put our names in for this assignment weeks ago.
Cinnamon rolls, you bet, and we're ready to go.
I can almost smell the cinnamon rolls from here.
I really do hope that they bring us a takeout box. I mean, it's just like once a year, guys.
It's
you know
the
what
right
I mean?
thing to do. That's the bottom
Seriously,
line.
if you like us, no big deal.
Once a year,
Yes, that's
we can
right.
handle the calories. We're so glad you're with
I
us.
think you can smell, even
Yes.
smelling calories.
Right. You know, and what we're going to do, we want to keep you updated on what's happening out here. Jed and I are about to, we're going to attempt to break into the cinnamon roll trailer because they're not open, and see if we have
ready.
any luck. And we will update you on our success this morning. Just don't tell anyone, since that's against the law.
Our secret, you
Yeah,
bet.
right.
Hey, you know what? There is just a sweet smell about to take over this whole fair park.
Yes.
We're excited about it. The weather's perfect. We're ready to go for the first day of the state fair. Let's start you off with some weather conditions. Got to go to the state fair. You always have to include a chance of rain, but today the chances look slight. We'll check the rest of that weekend forecast for heading out here, but today's probably the best day to come.
Beautiful.
Tickets are only $2.
That's right, $2 for everyone today.
So our friends have gotten into a little trouble at the state fair.
Oh, Jed.
We've got
Jed
a-
got caught?
Yeah, this is breaking. We just got a picture in. Mugshots are to follow, but
Let's have a look.
we got a picture of the two after they tried to break into the cinnamon roll stand. Busted.
Getting the cinnamon rolls, it didn't go so well for us, but it was worth a try. We did get the timeline of when the cinnamon rolls are going to be ready.
We're not going to be having to go with the sheriff here quite yet, but we will probably pretty soon. So let's get a quick weather
Okay.
update in. Before that, let's talk about what it's like out there.
For now, we're going to send it back to you. But coming up, we're going to tell you about all the wonderful food that's here at the fair. It's a long list. Some things you're familiar with, some things you aren't. Oh, this doesn't look good at all.
You need to come with me.
Okay, well,
All right.
we'll be back.
See you guys.
I'll tell you what, that's a